Hello, Miss Virginia. You should give me that origami. Yep. You need to share. Sharing is caring. Sharing is caring. You and Alma gonna train today? Okay. All right, we're gonna get started here in 1 minute. All right, those of you here, let's go ahead and I'm gonna give you 6 minutes to stretch out, warm up, and then we'll get started. Mm-hmm. Olivia too. So no. Her knees just aching her. Taekwondo kicking helps with that. Taekwondo kicking helps with that. I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with my knees. So after he's done checking Greg out, then you can go talk to him. Have him tell him what's going on. You're gonna be here anyway. You got to work, so you got to work anyway. Come on, Virginia. You got to be able to fold yourself in half, huh? So you can get those front kicks high. You don't want Isaiah to have higher front kicks than you. Huh? 많은 키 컸어. 키 많이 컸어. No, sometimes you don't feel it until because you've been adjusting. Your body's adjusting, and then now it's like, oh, I've been adjusting. Now it hurts. So. You better practice. Start making some kimchi. There's some kimchi. Kimchi. All right. It's kimchi squat. That's the kimchi squat. All right. Okay, about 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes. 승희. 저기 Mrs. Lee, 저기 저 백이 있어요? 저 키킹 백이 있어요? 오케이. 오케이. 저기 오케이. good. Let me on this one. You're gonna be on this one. You'll be on this one, sir. Okay, 1 minute. If you need to adjust it, you can adjust it if you need to. Okay. Okay, 저기 Mrs. Lee, 저기 백을 내주세요. 저 키킹 백.
오늘 격파 하실 거예요?
격파 아니지요. 저게 이거.
알차기? 알았습니다.
이거 스파링 하는 거.
Yes, sir.
네.
알겠습니다.
Okay. So on the bag, 돌려차기, roundhouse kick. So 돌려차기 하나, 둘, 셋. Yeah, just back and forth, non-stop. Okay. Ready? 시작. Good job, Virginia. $15 seconds. Okay, relax. Catch your breath. Woo, 힘들어. It's hard. Okay, make sure, 돌려차기, when you do your 돌려차기, you want to make sure that you don't lift like this and try to kick. Okay, don't lift like this. All right, lift tight. Keep it tight. straight, right? 1. So keep the heel back by your butt. Okay, when you do the roundhouse kicks. 1. Okay, ready again. 시작, go. Okay, you're going to hear it hit a little bit better, a little bit more pop. Good, keep going. 30 seconds left. Nice, there you go, much better, Mr. Biles. There you go, just step, kick, step, kick, there you go. Okay, relax, catch your breath. Okay, this time, now, same leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? So just same leg for 30 seconds, and now say switch, and then you do other leg, 30 seconds. If you want to bounce, you can bounce too. You can go bounce and kick, right? Like this, that's fine. Okay, ready? Shijak, go, kick, 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 same leg. Try not to bring it all the way back, Mr. Biles. Just kick down, step. Just keep it kind of in front. Yes. Keep that knee turning though, all right? Turn your knee, turn your knee, turn your knee. Okay, switch. Okay, relax, good. We're gonna do one more. One more set of that same one. So start with the leg you just finished with. Do that leg first. And then we'll go to the other leg. Most of you guys are probably kicking with your weaker leg right now, which is fine. Ready? Shijak. Turn your knee over, Virginia. Don't let the knee come up like this. Moyopuru. Okay, switch. Try to keep it in front, Mr. Boss. Oh, what's that? Try to keep it in front. Okay, go ahead and take a break. So you're scraping a little bit, yeah. And you're scraping upward too, yeah. So that's the other thing you got to be careful is as you're doing this, right? The tendency is to kind of scrape up. So we want to just try to hit more solid, right? That's where the trying to get that knee turning versus coming upward will help. So, yep, take a break. Go and get water if you need it. Go ahead. Yeah, please take your break, get water. Hydrate. I don't either. It's a ploy. Miss Olivia, you can be over here. That way you're ready to go if you need to with him. All right, so let's work a little bit of kicking technique. All right, one of the things that we're looking for, like with apchagi, front kick. So when you do apchagi, front kick, you want to make sure when you pick up your knee, don't let the heel come forward. Don't start your kick like this. Okay? We want to start our kick with the heel back by your butt. So when you pick your knee up, pick it up like this and try to pull back as far as you can. That way, you can extend all the way out. Okay? So when you lift your knee, see my heels back here. A lot of times when we kick, we like to lift like this. Lift like this. Okay? So practice your front kicks. All right? You too, Miss Virginia. You need to practice this too for Pumse. All right? Okay, go ahead and practice on your own. Then once you kick, keep the knee there. Kick, pull it back, and then nedo, put it down. You should be kicking with the ball of your foot, right? Like you're tippy-toeing, right? Tippy-toeing, right? Ball of the foot. Good. Yeah, see, but you kick and then the knee drops. So when you kick, you want to hold that, right? That's what we want. Technique. That's what we want. Practice both legs. You don't need to just stick with the one. It's pretty good, sir. Okay. Mm-hmm. Now, the biggest thing for you, sir, is just to get the extension, right? Because I know it's kind of hard to be able to get it completely straight. So just slowly work on that extension piece, right? So with there shouldn't be any snap to it. Just extend, right? And if you need to kind of kick lower to kind of get that extension, that's fine too. Right? I just want you to just kind of trying to stop kicking in this manner here. All right, sir? Knees dropping still. All right, so remember that drill. Go ahead, kick. Remember this drill where you bent back and we held it up here? That's what you have to do, okay? You have to think. You're dropping your knee, Virginia, right? So you kick up here real high like this, and then when you pull back, whole leg comes down. All right, so you have to kick and keep it there, right? Kick and come back, and then nedo. Much better. Wow, Mrs. Lee. 최고, good. 좋다. Okay, so now, same motion, but 돌려차기, when we do roundhouse kick, 돌려차기, right? Same thing. the extension, this is the exact same. Only difference, 옆으로 돌려야지. You got to turn sideways. But then this part is the exact same. This one's a little bit easier to keep your knee in the same spot though. Right? It's easy because if I'm here and I kick, I pull back, my knee's here. So try not to kick and drop the knee. Okay? So when you kick, don't do this and then drop the knee. Just kick, pull it back, and then lightly put it down. Okay? Go ahead. So if the pivoting bothers you a little bit, you're starting to feel it in the knee, just do it from the front leg, sir. All right? That way. Yeah. Brandon. All right. You still need to bring it around, right? Why do they call this roundhouse kick, right? Imagine dollhouse right next to your leg, right? You see how my knee comes around the dollhouse? Huh? You're doing it like this. That's how your roundhouse kick goes. You want to know why you can't score in Taekwondo sparring? Because if you kick like this for your roundhouse kick, right, you can't get any power here. If you come like this and hit, a lot stronger. That's what's going to score the point. You come up like this and do this, it's not going to score. Right? That's why you have to come around this way, around in a circle. Okay? Whoa, much better, Mrs. Lee. No, not that side, Miss Virginia. Try it again. Other side, Pabako. No. That side's good. It's the other side. Wouldn't joke. Yeah, that one. See, that's you do this, and then you something weird with your foot, and then it doesn't go. Your foot has to go out and then come back exactly the same. You do this, right? Something happens, and then your foot kind of looks like this. It changes. Okay? Remember, 돌려차기, bring it around. 돌려, turn. Roundhouse, imagine you have a dollhouse in front of your leg. Over the dollhouse and kick, around the dollhouse. Still, Virginia, you really got to work on that. All right, let's try some 옆차기s now. 옆차기s. Side kick. Side kick. When you do this, break it. When we're practicing, do it in two parts. Part one, half pivot, lift up. Half pivot, lift up. One. When you lift up, right? Don't lift up with the heel back like 돌려차기 or front kick. Right? Keep your heel in front. So it should look like a number 7. All right? You see how my leg kind of looks like a number 7? 7 position, all right? So up, across, down, right? Like this. And then from here, when you pivot the other 90 degrees, heel should come forward. Knee should tilt. Okay? So you lift up, tilt, and then push. Okay? That's the hardest part. Now, once you push it all the way out, just pull it back. Don't pivot. Don't pivot back. You're going to lose your balance. So just extend out, come back in. Right? And then you can put it down. Okay? So see, when you throw your kicks, or you get a good extension, but then what happens is that your knee doesn't move anymore. So you are extended, and then all you do, you're thinking you're pulling your knee in, but all you're doing is just doing this, right? So your kick goes out great here, but then you're just doing this for the retraction. What I want to see is this, and you see how I pulled my knee back to its original spot. That's the hardest part of this kick from a technical standpoint, okay? You want to make sure you're looking over the shoulder. When you straighten out your kick, right? When you straighten out the kick, heel, knee, hip, shoulder, all in a straight line. A lot of times it's like this. A lot of times like this. Shoulders out in front. Kungdengi, back, your butt side comes out, sticks out. Like this. Toes come up. So we don't want to be leaning forward. Keep those back straight. You should be looking at the mirror. Fix it in the mirror. Scoot up close and fix it in the mirror. So for some of you, if the pivoting is starting to make the knees a little tired, a little hard, then just practice kicking with the front leg, appai. Okay? Just kick with the front leg. 1, 2, and back. 1, 2, and back. You're kicking like this. You know why? Because you're... Okay, if I'm looking this way, then my knee has to be here. So nothing changes from here. The only thing that changes, yeah, see, this shouldn't do anything. All right, but a lot of times what happens, see, you do that. Don't do that. So once you get the leg straight out, you got to pull it back in. Right? You got to pull it back in. So if you use like a side kick for your board break, right? If you don't do this properly, a lot of times what happens is that after you break the board and you come back, that's where if you don't do it right, you're going to cut yourself. Right? I know students that break the board and that's good, but then they get a cut on their leg or on the ankle bone or something. Right? It's not because they broke the board. It's because when they came back out, they didn't do it right. So they scraped it. Right? So when I hit my target, I go straight through. Boom, here. If I pull like this, then I'm going to scrape the board. I'm going to scrape the bottom part of the board, and I'm going to probably cut my foot. If I kick and I pull it back the same way, it's not going to happen because the boards will be flat at that point there. Okay? Right? So this is very important. Right? If you can deal with the cut, that's fine. Right? The first part is most important for the board breaking. When you break. Right? The second part is important if you don't want to get a cut on your foot or your leg or your ankle. Okay? So most everyone here is doing some sort of a variation on side kick. Whether it's side kick, skip side kick, step side kick, reverse side kick, it's all side kick. So when you think about hitting the board, heel in the middle of the board. Okay? Not on the edge of the board. In the middle of the board, your heel. That means your toes are hanging off the side of the board. Okay? If you aim for the whole board and try to put your whole foot on the board, right? If this is the board and my toes are, If this is the edge of the board and my toes are here, I'm flat like this, right? This doesn't do anything, okay? I want to hit with the heel in the center of the board. That way my toes are hanging off the board. So everything is to the center. My heel should be center of the board. 꽉 가운데. Okay, that way you're making contact with the heel side. Right? Heel more than the blade. Old school, we used to think, oh yeah, hit with the blade. Right? That doesn't give you a lot of power. Hit with the heel. Heel's going to give you more power. If you need to take a break, go ahead and take a break and then come back and work on that side kick technique a little bit. The better your technique is, I'm not worried about how high you kick. Right? I want good technique. Right? Good technique will help you score better. All right, the better you score, the less you have to worry. All right. Two weeks from tomorrow. Actually, 2 weeks from today, Mrs. Lee. 2 weeks. Physical test. Fitness test is a week from Saturday. 1 week from Saturday, right after Thanksgiving. We get to burn off all that turkey you eat. Gross. Gross. Let me see that side kick, Virginia. I want to see a good Pumse side kick. Try again. No, see, yours looks like 돌려차기. It looks like 돌려차기 because your knee is already here. And then all you're doing is just straightening your knee out. You're not pushing, right? You're going to kick high. You have to push knee up like Natalie does, right? If you're going to kick up, you got to push the knee up, right? I can't do that because I don't kick that high, right? But you still have to do this part. You see how I push? You have to do that kicking high, up. So you have to kind of go up like this, where you're kicking. Push the knee. Let the whole knee go up. So, no. Okay, so you bring your knee up like this. Okay, now turn the knee down and then push up. 올려, push up. Better, that was better, okay? So once you're up, twist and push up. Push up. Yeah, that's better. But then you got to pull it back. After you kick, you got to pull it back in and then put it down. You need to go line up for In-N-Out Burger tonight. They open tomorrow. So you need to go line up tonight. Boo. Overrated. Overrated.
Everybody at work with raves about In-N-Out Burger.
Overrated.
Just like when you get down to it, it's a fast food burger.
Overrated. Overrated. The animal fries are gross. Overrated. Overrated. Good luck. Good luck. You better take a vacation day from work. It's gonna take you all day to get your hamburger. Yeah, you better wait till next year then. I'm talking about no, not next year, the year after. Because it's constantly gonna be busy.
You get a couple hours on the ground in LAX and some of our crews, I mean, they would
Yeah.
run in because they're in Alfred right by LAX.
Yep.
Run there, run back into security.
Oh yeah, my wife loves it. My wife loves it.
I must be the only one at all SkyWest that doesn't rave about it. I've been there many times.
I like Five Guys.
Never
Five Guys. And then there's a place up in Denver called Juicy Burger. That's good. Juicy Burger is really good. So, what are you doing, Virginia?
He thinks I pulled it, but he thinks I'll be, it should be okay. It doesn't, on any of the tests, it doesn't it's not like that kind of.
Oh, much better, Mrs. Lee. Whoa, that's a black belt side kick. Whoa, Kamanti side kick right there. Now, Virginia, on the other hand. Let me see, Virginia. Nope. See, that's a roundhouse kick. That's 돌려차기. That's a 돌려차기 side kick. Remember I told you, right? Once your knee's up, turn, right? Turn and push. It takes practice. It takes a lot of practice to get better with that. But you have to tilt a little bit, yeah, and push. Right? You're going to watch weekend when the tournament goes on, right? You're going to see all those little girls your age, and some of them are going to be kicking just like Natalie, straight up in the air. All right? So.
She had a great test, though, I thought.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep.
I think I scored her the highest out of all every time that day. Hip flexor.
Do you need some gloves, bro? Oh, no, I should have told you beforehand. Should you need some gloves? You need some PPE? You need some PPE? You're right. Much better. So that's the same thing. When you get ready to break, you want to do it the same way. So if you're doing skip kick or steppy up kick, don't lift in the front. Don't lift like this, right? Lift sideways. Lift straight up. That way you can push. All right, Brandon? Lift straight up and then you push. Okay? Yours is the same motion, right? The only difference is we're just turning to the backside. It's the same mechanics, right? It's just a little bit easier coming from the back because you've got, yes. All right. When you're kicking with the front leg with skip, it's easy to just lift the knee like this and then try to kick. So make sure you lift sideways. Yopuru, 1, and then push. Yeah. You better watch out, Virginia. See? In 2 weeks, right? All my guests to stand in front of you again. You're not the lead anymore. It's pretty good. Pretty good. All right, we got another minute. So any questions on anything? No? Okay. Good. All right, practice a few more of those side kicks before we finish up. All right, 1 minute, we'll finish up. You just got to focus and hit the same spot every single time. Push forward into the target. Yeah, here's a solid Mr. Buzz. So, yeah. It's not luck. It's not luck. It's pretty consistent. So there's skill behind it.
Speaking of luck, I got out of jury duty.
Oh, did you?
Well, it's funny. I called the number yesterday because it's really funny. I was scheduled to finish a trip. I was off that day. I didn't ask for the day off because they have to give it to me off by law. But I happened to be off anyway, finishing a trip late the night before. And I thought, well, what happens if I get stuck somewhere? Maintenance, whatever. I mean, it doesn't happen often, but it does happen. So I called them and I said, hey, what happens if this happens? What happens if I get stuck? And the guy goes, well, we suspended all jury trials until December 11th, so you're all right. You're excused.
That's good.
Even better.
Yeah, exactly. All right, let's finish up here. All right, from here, let's finish. Face flags, Chidit, Gyeongnam. Face me, Chidit, and Gyeongnam. Great job, everyone. Have a good night. We'll see you next class. All right, so Mrs. Lee, Virginia, no need to go to the next one unless you want to get more practice. Okay, so 안 해도 돼. Okay, so 잘했어. Good job.
예,
Very good.
감사합니다.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.